Welcome to your community Qigong class. I'm so grateful you're joining me today. Qigong is near and dear to my heart for several reasons, and especially in this times that we're going through, which are marked by very strong emotions, stress, fear, anxiety, worry. Qigong is an excellent self-care practice that can help you. Strongest evidence that has been shown in research is also on the physical for different conditions. So for heart and for lung conditions, chronic pain and fatigue, it's an excellent practice as well. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope we can do this in person in the near future. So today we're going to do Qigong and some other energy medicine exercises. And I'm going to focus on revitalizing our energy and also working on our immune system, lungs, and we're going to use this ancient practice using breath, movement, and visualization to help move and energize the body and nourish key organs. Okay, so the four key foundations that we're going to do exercises are breathing the universe. We're going to form yin and yang energy. We're going to join yin and yang. We are going to breathe the universe. Actually, we're going to do 5. We're going to do the 7 steps of new life, and we're going to do harmony of the universe. Don't worry, I'm going to guide you through this step by step. So let's start with some warm-up exercises. Let's just start with rolling our wrists in one way and out the other way. And this is called oiling the joints, and let's do that. You can shake the wrists out, especially if you've been on the computer or on your phone. Just gets energy out. There's key channels in the wrist, so we just want to make energy flow freely. Then we're going to draw circles with our big toe, and if you need to hold on to a chair, please do so. So big circles, small circles with the big toe, and you're going to reverse direction. And we're going to do that with the other foot as well. And we're going to reverse. Okay. So how about the neck? Usually, we're either doing this or we're like that. So let's position ourselves, the neck straight. And we're going to inhale, drop the chin, not forcing it to the chest. Inhale to the right and exhale to the center. Inhale to the left and exhale to the center. Twice more. There's no rush. Just a gentle moving motion. So let's work on the knees. Typically energy stagnates in joints, so let's rub our hands together. The energy is flowing, you're going to feel some tingling. And you're going to put them on your knees, and you're going to slowly make small circles. You can make big circles, it doesn't matter. Again, we're just oiling the joints. Now we're going to go the other way. This is one of my favorites. And then we're going to work on elbows, okay? So we're going to take our right hand, we're going to pluck it in just in the palm of our left hand. And we're going to rotate inwards with the right hand while the left flows around the joint. And then we're going to reverse the direction. So just reversing direction and that's oiling the joint. So let's go to the other hand. So bend 90 degrees, drop it in your right palm, and then rotate. I'm starting going outwards. And now we're going to go inwards. And whichever way you feel comfortable, do that first. And that's a little bit of a warm-up. So let's start with a couple taps on key meridians just to get the energy going. You're going to find the inside of your collarbone. You're going to go in the divot between the ribs about an inch, inch and a half down, and out an inch, inch and a half. And we're going to tap on the end of kidney meridian. I'm going to take a deep breath in and exhale. And it may be tender. If it's tender, just do a slight rub. And if it's even tender to do that, just tap in your field. So I'm going to tap. Mine is a little sore. And we use this point to give us a little energy boost to reset the energy system. So that's tap number one. We're going to find the breastbone kind of in the middle, and we're going to tap maybe 3-4 times, calmly, rhythmically, and it stimulates the thymus gland that is behind the breastbone, and it's very good for your immune system, rallies the good guys. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Next, we're going to tap. We're going to find our eye and drop down on the cheekbone. So there's going to be a slight divot there, and we're going to tap. This is the ending of stomach meridian. So start point of that meridian. So we're going to tap. Good for digestive system as well. And we know that our intestines govern about 80 to 90% of our immune system. So let's just tap and exhale. Next, let's find spleen meridian. And if you take your hand and put it under the armpit, a couple inches down, you're going to find that spleen meridian end point. And we're going to tap there, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And it may be tender, but spleen meridian governs spleen pancreas. Also very important for the immune system and blood sugar balances. So let's tap again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Okay. So we've woken up the body with these points. Next, we're going to tap on kidney meridian, on the kidneys actually. So we're going to find your natural waist, and you're going to turn, and you're going to find where your thumb naturally rests, and we're going to just tap very lightly with open fists on this point. Okay, so I'm going to turn back, and that wakes up the kidneys, and it's a very gentle, it's not a shocking motion, just a gentle motion. Okay. Next thing we want to do is we're going to start with Qigong basic stance. And the basic stance is your tailbone is tucked, so the pelvic is tucked a little bit, so your tailbone faces down. And your toes are going to face forward. And you're going to be, just going to be a slight bend in the knees. Okay? And your shoulders are going to be down, so let's inhale up to the ears, exhale, let the shoulders settle. Okay. So we want to now start pumping cerebrospinal fluid from the base of the spine up to the brain, and it nourishes the brain. So we're going to start first. We're going to let our wrists flop, and we're just going to let our head just bounce on our neck. Okay, so we're not holding it rigid, we're just gonna bounce. Like we're doing a little Hawaiian dance. Okay, so this is gonna start getting the cerebrospinal fluid moving up again. So next we want to come up and we're going to look like little funny monkeys. But this will also move the energy, pump the energy up, right, through different fluids. Okay, and we're going to slowly bring it down. Okay, so we're going to start with the first foundational exercise. So we're going to, again, starting position, toes forward, the feet about slightly wider than the hips. And we're going to spread our fingers open, put them on our thighs, and we're going to relax, shoulders down. You're going to take a couple of breaths in through the nose, and you're going to put the tongue on the roof of your mouth, like that. We're close. Inhale through the nose, and you can exhale through the nose as well. Let's do 2 more breaths. So, this pose is called Beginning of the Universe, and it wakes the energy up in the body. So we're going to use visualization, breath, to collect energy through every cell and concentrate it behind the navel. So deep behind the navel. It's actually a little bit below the navel, but deep behind. And that is the lower dantian, or concentrated. It's an energy center, one of the 3 main ones in Qigong. So as we inhale, and we're going to put a smile on our face. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. I want you to focus on bringing energy, light, however you want to visualize it, breathing in into every cell of your body and collecting that, streaming it to the lower dantian. So we're going to do this for a couple minutes, your own pace. Let your breath flow easily, gently, rhythmically. Let's take 2 more breaths in. forming a yin and yang. So we're going to put our right hand a couple of, maybe an inch away from the heart, and the other hand about an inch away from the navel. Again, you're in your standing pose, chin slightly tucked, shoulders down and relaxed, fingers separated. And you're going to inhale, and you're going to visualize a column of light between your hands. Could be a blue light, white light. And again, your tongue could be on the roof of your mouth. Some of you may start feeling energy between the hands. Maybe like a tingling or a warmth. Let's take about 3 or 4 breaths in. We're going to slowly start moving the right hand up as well as the left. So you hit the forehead and you're just rotating slowly along this meridian, the central meridian. Put a smile on your face. Relax the eyes. Let's do 2 more cycles. Then when you're at the navel level, the ladies put the right hand first and then the left, and the gents can reverse it. Okay, so let's inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And in this exercise, you may have actually felt the tingling more in the hands. So let's do breathing of the universe. So let's rub our hands together and shake it out. And you may want to adjust your stance. You've been standing in one position for a while. So we just rotate the ankles. And we're going to keep the palms of our hands about 4 inches apart. Fingers open. We're going to inhale and stretch the feel in this area. And exhale, you can sink down a little bit in the knees. Hands not touching as you bring it in. Inhale. And exhale. Hands in closer. And we're really going to strengthen this field. It's good for the lungs, the breasts. Gets energy moving in those areas. Feel like a magnet. As your hands come closer, you feel more sensation. And when you stretch it apart, it diminishes. Let's do 2 more of these. Bring your hands back to about 4 to 6 inches apart. Now we're going to form the energy ball. So again, shoulders back, chin slightly tucked, knees slightly bent. And we're going to rotate the palms of our hands always across from each other in slow, deliberate movements, and keep it in the area of the lower dantian where the navel is. And we visualize a light, maybe a glowing sphere, shining brightly. You can really feel the energy between your hands now. You can visualize whatever you want safely in that space. Maybe it's your family, your community, the world. And you can send this healing energy into this energy field. And I want us to shrink, bring your hands in slightly closer. Shrink that energy ball, but you're not losing the intensity or the brightness of that energy ball. I'm going to shrink it to maybe the size of a grapefruit. Bring your palms in a little closer. Maybe shrinking it down to the size of an apple now. You are cultivating energy, pulling energy from source and all around you. With breath, visualization, and connection again to universal energy. And we're going to keep shrinking this down maybe to the size of a grape tomato. Shrink it down to the size of an energy pill or capsule. And now we're going to take our hand, the right hand first, tuck it way behind where the lower dantian is, behind the navel. And that is your energy that you've cultivated and stored in the lower dantian. So 2 more deep breaths in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So your breath should feel calmer, your body more relaxed, and a little bit more energized. So I'm going to rotate my ankles. So the next exercise I want to do is called 7 Steps of New Life. And if you're expecting or pregnant, this is not the exercise to do. It doesn't harm the fetus, but the energy gets a little turbulent in this area. So we're going to basically fan the bellows. We're just going to fan the energy up at a couple different energy centers. So we're going to start with navel, and we're going to go to heart, shoulders, throat, nose, eyes, and the third eye, and then up to the crown. Okay? So what we do, and if you are having trouble with balance or stability, you can sit and do this exercise because you can visualize just by thought and mobilize that energy. So, and you don't have to lift your leg very far. You can maybe just lift the toes if it becomes if your balance is compromised. So I'm going to take my hands, inhale, lift my right foot up to the navel, exhale, gently step down. Inhale, up to the heart. Exhale, step it down. Inhale to the shoulders. Exhale, step it down. Inhale to the throat. Exhale, step it down. Inhale to the eyes. Exhale, step it down. Inhale to the top of the head. Exhale, step it down. So let's try a couple more of those. Navel. Exhale. Heart. Exhale. Shoulders. Exhale. Eyes. And exhale. Crown. So let's do that again. Navel. Heart. Shoulders. Throat. Nose. Eyes. And crown. Let's do that again. Doesn't matter if you miss a couple points. Navel. Heart. Shoulders. Throat. Nose. Eyes. And crown. Couple deep breaths. So let's do Harmony of the Universe. And this is really tying a bunch of movements together to energize key pathways, meridians, and to enhance our biofield or aura. Okay, so we're going to start with our starting position, toes forward. I'm going to raise an energy ball up the front of my body. Inhaling, exhaling, opening up, and surrendering. Inhale, hold your breath as your hands come over your head, not touching yet, over the face. Exhaling to the heart, all the way down to the navel. Point your fingers out. I'm going to inhale and exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to cross your right hand, bend arm over the left. We're going to inhale. Exhale, lean to the right, like you're sleeping on a pillow. Inhale. As you exhale, the top hand goes up and the bottom stretches. And the palm faces down. And then as you exhale, you bring that back together to start point. So let's do the other side. So inhale the energy ball up. Use breath and visualization for maximum benefit. Exhale, release, surrender. Inhale, fill your lungs, hold your breath. We're gonna go over the head, the face, the throat. Exhale to heart, down the center line to the navel. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, the left arm bends over the right. You can sit down a little bit through the knees. Inhale. And then exhale, I want you to lean to the left. Inhale. And then exhale, the top hand comes up. And the right goes down. Okay. Don't worry about if you're getting it right. The intention matters. And your intention as well. So let's go back up. Exhale. Inhale. Over the head. Throat. Palms together, the heart. Down the center line. Out. Inhale, breathe the arms out. Exhale, bring them in. Inhale out. Exhale, right over left. Inhale. Exhale, lean to your right. Inhale. Exhale, top hand up. Right hand down. And then we're going to bring that back in. So let's do the other side. Inhale, energy ball up. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, gather energy from source in your hands. Hold your breath. Smooth over the head, the throat. Exhale to heart and down the center line. To the navel. Inhale. Hands apart. Exhale. Bring it in. Inhale. Exhale. The left hand comes over the right. Inhale. And then exhaling. And let's bring that back in. So we skip leaning to the side, that's okay. Again, we're increasing the aura, we're stretching it out, we're going up center meridians, we're gathering energy. And that's boosting your whole energy field. So thank you for joining me for this community Qigong class. I hope you'll join me for a short meditation. Thank you.